Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your new moon love guidance. The new moon energy is kind of wild and popping, so I wanted to see what the energy is and what your guidance is given that energy. If you have been feeling it in some kind of way, this may be for you, and this may be helpful in how to navigate that energy. When it comes to love, romance, relationships, loving relationships, romantic ones, hello soulmates, and mending, what is the new moon energy? What energy is the new moon vibing? Amazing. And what is our guidance given this energy? How best to navigate it for the highest good and the highest good of all, please. For the highest good and the highest good of all, please. Amazing. That's very weird. Actually, it's very weird. It's a very weird piece of guidance, I'm not gonna lie. But let's get to the meat. The energy is not for you in protection. Not for you in protection talks about total surrender. Talks about things that just are not for you. Maybe ever, or maybe not now, or not yet. Now, there's something weird about this energy, so I'm definitely going to look deeper into it. I feel like this might be triggering you. This might be you being triggered. Like, okay, I feel like this energy is you. The new moon is bringing this up in you. If you have not seen the new moon energy for just the general, this reading is going to be heavily reliant on that energy. It's going to build up on that. So I do suggest that you do take time to watch that, because this is what's going to be happening. So I feel like this is you believing that you won't get, or that something about your love life won't happen. It's not for you. It's not meant for you. It's eluding you. A disappointment, a finding out, a revelation of some sort, of you feeling that it's not for you, or it's not even what you want. I don't want this kind of dynamic. I don't want this kind of thing. Some sort of epiphany or realization. That does have a sad tone to it, even though there is a gift in it. There is an opportunity in it. So let's look deeper into this energy, please. Can you please clarify this energy for love? This new moon energy for love. I swear if this bitch comes out one more time. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a whole bunch of emotions, okay? It's a whole bunch of feelings. It's a whole bunch of and it's, I don't know, it's as bad as you might think. For some of you, it might be, but I feel there's something there for you in there. I also feel like this energy, star at the bottom of the deck, I also feel like this energy is putting you in a place of laissez-faire. But I feel like that's after doing something, if that makes sense. I feel like it's putting you in a laissez-faire vibe after a period of too much fair. Too much. Not for you, sort of like, hey, back down. Like, this isn't, you've done your part. Right? You've done your part. You've ticked your boxes. You've put your stuff on the table. You've done your part. You've done your part. You've looked at all the options. You've done the exchanges. You've done the understandings. You've done, you've said, you've expressed. You've been the sun in this dynamic, shining this light. It's time for you to chill out. It's not for you anymore to do that, at least this week, or with at least this energy. If you're feeling this energy in any particular way, like, it's not for you to do that shit anymore. You've done your part. If you're contemplating on, okay, what next do I have to do, and you're feeling exhausted, bitch, it ain't your shit anymore to deal with. Like, when it comes to the guidance, like, that's the energy. When it comes to the guidance, yang in reverse to me is always about impulsiveness. It's doing in reverse for me. I feel like it's guidance for you to, first off, I see co-create, and the first thought that comes to mind was mind your own business. Mind your own. Mind your own. Mind your own. Right? And I feel like that flows with this energy here of the not for you. This vibe of doing the giving, of doing, trying the different ways that you could do something, and of laying down your mantle and just basking in the sun of what you have done. Being able to receive from the universe, from whatever this dynamic is, from the efforts you've put in. To surrender, to letting things be and exploring what those things are without you fiddling in them. Impulse, yang in reverse to me is action in reverse. It's not taking action. It's not, firing off whenever you have the need and the desire. This is the impulse control, like, control your impulses. I know people who, as soon as they get an inkling to do something, they do it. There's no thinking. There's no like, okay, did you not think? Like, what are you doing? And sometimes this is me. Except I think ad nauseum. And then I do. And then, like, I've been thinking about this for 3 fucking days. How did I make a choice that I don't like? It's weird. But there are people who are way too involved in trigger happy, in doing things when they think of things. This is also like a lot of cups. 7 and 6 is 13. 13 cups. It ends at 10 cups, y'all. This is like overexpression. This is overdoing it. You've done enough. Not saying that I feel like you've done enough. Like, whatever you've done, it's enough. That this not for you energy is like, it's enough. You're done now. You can not shut it down, but like, you've done enough with this energy. Or it's done enough through you, with you, in you. And with this impulse in reverse, this impulse control to do more, it's like, no, be fed now with the tribe. Go put your energies elsewhere. Mind your own business. With co-create, it's like you take more care of yourself. You've forgotten yourself somewhere along the way. Get creative. Do something for you now. I want to explore thinker. Thinker says, you might be suffering from analysis paralysis, baby. It's too many fucking cups here, man. It's 13 cups. And the sun in reverse, that's a lot of cups. That's like dehydration and like overhydration. And like, that's just too much emotion, right? It's a lot. Analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. For the people in the back, I'm going to say it one more time. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative. Co-create. Exercise. Or fucking meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring new clarity. But I think what you need to take away from that is give your mind a rest. and feed yourself. Pour some of that cup energy into you. Pour some of this fire doing energy into you. Mind your business. For some of you, you might need to focus a little bit more on your actual businesses, on the things that you claim to want and claim to be involved in. You're trying too hard to create all that you desire in this dynamic, in your relationship dynamic, right? You've done enough. You've done enough. And you've done it all without the nurturing and vital force of spirit. What I'm seeing here is, yes, this definitely talks about spirit, and this talks about other people. I feel like when it comes to this energy, your guidance is to receive. This yang, it's to actively receive. You may not want to receive. Yin is like, passive receiving. It's passive living. Yang is very action oriented. This is a conscious receiving. This is a conscious taking action to stop your monkey brain, your mind, your finicky being from doing more than you have to do, from doing more than you really need to do in a dynamic that might be okay or might not be okay, whatever that means, but you don't have to do it all by yourself. There's two people in the dynamic at any given moment, at the very least. So co-create, work with them. See what they have to offer. Open yourself up, not forcefully, but consciously, to see what they bring to the table after whatever this energy was or whatever this energy is. What happens when you lay down and go lay out in the sun and don't do so much? How do they approach? What do they add? Maybe you're in a creative slump, suffering from writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step, so you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. So get out of your own way. It's not for you. It's not for you anymore. Chill out. Go rest in the sun. Chill out. This is a lot of cups, bro. You've done what you can. With this energy, you've done what you can. It's time for you to receive. It's time for you to consciously receive. It's time for you to manifest that receiving. I don't even want you to manifest. Don't think about shit. Mind your business. Do your best to mind the business. This combination here is active effort in you minding your business. It's acting effort in you opening up to what you need to open up to being given to. It's active effort for you to look and see, okay, what is this person going to do? What is this energy going to bring to me after what I've done, or after what I've been doing, or after the investments that I've made there? How is this going to come to me, for me now? Right? Not you thinking that, analysis paralysis. This is not you trying to connive different ways to get this to do this. No, baby. No, honey. This is you conniving different ways to get you into a place of receiving actively, to get you into a place of, God forbid, trusting that whomever it is you're dealing with, if it's someone in the future that you want love from that isn't in your life, or someone who is an unknown in your life, they're not around, trusting that the universe will provide. Yeesh. But here's the universe, the tribe. And co-create is definitely about divine partner in terms of spirit. Never get that twisted. Co-create is always about spirit. But we are talking about relationships. And if you do have a divine partner in your world right now, or if they're not in your direct world right now in the flesh, whatever that means to you, trust that with active participation in your minding your own business, and you minding your business, and you calming your brain, and you calming yourself, that is what you need to do right now as your part in the partnership, or whatever this thing is, and see what they do with that energy. You never know. You never know. You never freaking know. You never know. We can make assumptions all day, every day. You can think up all the different scenarios, but I promise you, you will not think of the one that God uses to come touch you. Ever. or how intuition guides you, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't know why I was thinking up, I don't know why I looked that up, but here we are. Let's look at the tribe, because I feel like that's the forces that be. That's the people around you for some of you. That's you being around energies that support and hold you, right? You are discovering, this is the relationship message I'm going to read first, because this is a love read specifically, but I am feeling this in a more energies that be. For some of you, this will be community. This will be tangible, actual factors and people in your world that actively support you, that actively are in your world. Work, friendships, family, the groups that you belong to, the, stuff. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, right? Allowing yourself to discover, like, all these protection cards being like, let's see what we share. Like, let's be open to receive in an active way. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow. This is so fucking on point. Spirit is so here right now. Like, this is so on point with the message that we've been sussing out and pulling out here. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other follows. Remember, it's not for you to do much no more. Or this is the energy that you might be picking up on, and it's translating into, I will never, or I'm not gonna, or will this ever, And in your contemplation, in your active, let me just see, then you yield the result of seeing what the truth of this dynamic is, or what it is, where they are, what part they play in your life, as opposed to you doing all the doings. I love that. I love when a plan comes together. Dude, Spirit is out here. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance. Ooh. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. And sometimes the best version of who you can be together is allowing them to actually show you how they view you, and opening up and seeing what that is, what that looks like. And allowing yourself to see them for who they are, what they are, where they're at, what the dynamic and the truth of this relationship is in the moment. This dynamic is in the moment. If you're looking at your world and you're single and you're looking at how you may not have a partner, if you made it this far in the video, shit, hey honey, and you're looking for love, you're looking for a partner, and you sit back and you actively look, how is the world showing me I am loved? How is the world showing me that I will have a romantic partner? This person who was single for XYZ, they found a partner. Okay, that's possible for them. It's sure as hell possible for me. I have wanted to do this. Maybe that's something that if I, just opening your mind up to the different ways that the world is communicating with you. If you're single and looking for love and you're not seeing it, you've done enough. Let the world show you now. Let it bring to you, to your table, what it can, and assess that. Notice what you notice. For those of you in a real sort of face-to-face, tangible dynamic, whether or not you're in a situationship, a relationship, or what have you, what is that looking like? What is that like? Truly. Let the truth be shown to you, and let yourself in tune intuitively, not you, looking, oh, babe, oh. No, I'm not doing all that. You've done enough. It's emotional, it's analysis paralysis, it's emotional overload. That's your guidance. You've done enough. Let the dynamic show you what it is. Okay? I wish you everything. I really do. Keep your light on. I will see you in the comments. Good luck.